It is a video gone viral, appearing to show two students bullying another in Sherwood Park. People across the internet have been reacting, and it's been called an extreme case of bullying in Grand Junction. KKCO 11 News reporter Megan McNeil met with the woman who posted that video to Facebook. And Megan, what does she have to say about all of this?
Jean, this video has been seen thousands of times, over 600,000 times, and I'm in Sherwood Park where this video was apparently taken and where a second rally is just wrapping up. We have the last little bit of our ralliers out here standing up for their friend and the victim of the bullying. In frigid temperatures, students still showed their support.
It really hurt me because that's one of my long-term friends. I've known him for years, and to hear him say what he said in the video kind of hurt me, and I want to put a stop to it because I know a lot of kids here feel like that, and they shouldn't have to.
I think he's a great kid. He's funny. He can always make kids laugh.
To denounce bullying.
It's everywhere.
The video, which we are choosing to not air because of the subject matter and the age of those in the recording, shows two teens in Sherwood Park in an apparent bullying situation. One teenager begins to punch the other. The teen allegedly being bullied walks off and says he is going to harm himself. Melissa Arias posted the video and it went viral.
I didn't expect it to go viral. I didn't expect people to make mean comments towards the bullied as well. To me, that was something that I wasn't really thinking about or expecting because that's not something that I condone in nor want.
Thousands of views and hundreds of comments and shares made their rounds through Facebook.
What I felt was as if that was my kid, and the fact that he said that he was just trying to make friends and that he's been bullied prior was something that I wanted to be made known. People can see real live raw footage of how somebody feels and how it hurts them and affects them.
I think the reaction to this video is showing that people are fed up with bullying and that it needs to stop, and it's going to take all of us to stop it.
Arias says bullying is a huge problem at GJHS.
It's the way to get anything out there any day nowadays. Police department, yes, they would take it into their own hands, but at the same time, does it really get out there? Do people actually really see what's happening to these kids and these teenagers?
She posted the video to spark a conversation between parents and their kids in District 51.
I'm hoping that the school itself and the parents will educate their kids, help them understand that bullying is not okay, that it is a problem, and to stick up for kids, to spread the love and not the hate.
District 51 says they got 13 tips through their Safe to Tell app. It's an anonymous service that allows students and adults to alert officials about those in crisis. They say that's the most they've ever received here in Mesa County on the Safe to Tell app for one incident. The district does recommend that anyone who sees these types of events or behaviors to contact officials through the Safe to Tell app. Now, these ralliers that are behind me are saying that they're going to have some more this weekend. We'll, of course, keep you updated on those. Jean?
Yeah, they've been out there a while. Thanks a lot, Megan, for that report. The student who was in the video is safe at home. We want to tell you KKCO 11 News has not been able to independently verify the video or get permission to use it.
Thanks so much for sticking with us tonight. Exactly 1,268 classrooms are in School District 51.
After this November, the school district is hoping to put more tech devices in every one of them. KGCT News 8's Megan McNeil explains.
We do struggle with the fact that we don't have enough money for that.
That is giving each student more access to computers.
Right now we're running a 3.46 ratio to every student in our district.
Translation? There are just over 3 students trying to use each computer in D51.
We're trying to move to at least a 2-to-1 or better.
Right now, they don't have the money for that, so they're hoping a measure in front of voters will help.
Most of what we do in the classroom is we research on the computer.
So how would they get there? Let's break down the numbers. There's 1,200 classrooms in D51, but not nearly enough computers.
So there's a disparity there.
In order to get to a 2-to-1 ratio, the district would have to add 5 devices to each classroom. That's 6,340 pieces of equipment to buy.
It's important because of students.
Those devices, estimated to cost $11 million. Money the district says is worth it.
What we're doing here is not just to add devices, but to help them in the classroom to learn more about what they'll be successful in the future.
In Grand Junction, Megan McNeil, KJCT News 8.
Our wild horses are something special around our neck of the woods. The herds have been managed through a type of birth control called PZP.
It helps keep their populations down, but this type of birth control doesn't work everywhere. Megan McNeil tells us about someone who makes doing just that possible.
These bookshelves hold hundreds of stories, but the story we're interested in is in these binders.
They take us back through time, back through Marty Felix's memories.
Oh yeah, all the memories. If I go to let's say, up the Tellurico Trail or to Coal Canyon at the wrong time of year, and I don't see any horses, I just sit and let the memories go by, because there's so many years worth of horses and memories.
Through her life as...
Well, I'm the wild horse lady.
But to tell Marty Felix's story, we have to go back.
Friends of the Mustangs, the beginning of Friends of the Mustangs. Yes, I can do that. So we talked to the wild horse specialist, who at that time was Sam McReynolds. He said, let me see what I can do on my end with the BLM, and you folks get together and you form a club. And we named it Friends of the Mustangs.
That was in 1982.
After we started using PZP, and we began in winter of 2002.
PZP was just beginning to be used to help control the wild horse population.
The BLM doesn't have time for all of this.
Friends of the Mustangs helped federal officials working to manage the animals, darting them with the birth control, keeping their numbers under control.
I put them in order, and I also have a notebook of who has started, which one, and the exact dates and all that kind of.
It's more than that for Marty.
Baby Ashes.
So much more than that.
Maybe Ashes is with a new band, because I told you Sid was 18. He may have died. Oh my God.
It's here.
Well, the very first time I ever saw him was March 18th, 1973.
Where she feels at home.
But it's just a happy place for me. It's like you said, it's peaceful, it's quiet, it's my second home.
And connected.
They are like my family. I've known every one of them since they were born. Every single one of them.
She knows every horse by name.
Josie's 26.
Lineage.
Runs with Ruger, and she's the second oldest horse on the entire range out of 179 horses.
And location.
We will probably see TJ.
And since that day in 1973,
the first day of the rest of my life,
Marty's kept records.
To look.
Of every mare.
No, I won't talk about her. She doesn't like me. Darted her.
Bachelor and darting attempt since the 70s.
Because we need it. If we're going to do the darting program right, we have to be careful about genetics.
But really, because it's her passion.
My ashes are to be spread in this very field we're standing in. This is my very favorite part of the horse range, Indian Park. Go home and leave me here. I want to run with the wild horses. It truly doesn't get any better than I want to fly with the birds.
Because this is where she can run with the wild horses.
I have run with them when I could run. Hate to be redundant, but this is heaven on earth to me, this field right here. Just shoot me right now if you want. Let me go. Hidden in the canyons, wild horses.
You can just feel her passion. Megan McNeil out among the horses for us, reporting for that story tonight.